Lakers Nuggets, the Nuggets dispatched of them very handily, 127-102. Aaron Gordon did not play. Denver has now won 12 of the last 13 games against the Lakers. Michael Porter Jr. owns a career record of 13-3. So he's, but how do you say that? Why am I having a brain fart? You know, where it's like above 500 when you have 0.813?
The win percentage?
Yeah. Can you say it? The number part?
0.813?
Is that just how you say it? There's no other word?
813 win percentage? What? 81% win percent? I don't know what you're looking for here.
Yeah, I just didn't know how to say that. Anyway, when he starts against LeBron, which is the best record of players with over 10 starts against LeBron. What's going on here? Is this again just physics, or are the Nuggets in the Lakers' heads?
Yeah, it's physics, all right. It's called the Nuggets are better, right? Like this is the weirdest thing. This thing where we try to continuously, I guess, through two playoff matchups and countless regular season matchups in between, trying to put like the Nuggets and the Lakers on the same plane. They're not. The Nuggets are clearly better. It would be like if the Pacers lost to the Celtics 12 of 13 times. Will we sit around and ask what it is about the Celtics that is in the heads of the Pacers? No, we just accept, because the Celtics are way better. And so this is a case of one team is way better that has a player who's way, way better than anybody on the other team who they don't have any answers for. And then if you want to do some more metaphysical kind of sprinkling on top, Russell Westbrook in the second half of that game was sensational, and he clearly took that super personal in a way that I don't think anyone on either team other than him did. Yeah.
This obviously to me feels like being blinded by LeBron, because the Pacers, no one would ever say that, Pacers Celtics, but LeBron is on the Lakers, and that therefore immediately people are like, well, they should win. The fact is that the Nuggets have the best is it the best offense of all time when Jokic is on the floor?
Yeah, when he's on the floor, their offensive rating is better than the best offensive rating of any team in NBA history. When he's off the floor, their offensive rating is worse than any offensive rating of any team in NBA history, barring the Memphis Grizzlies game where, if I know, the Grizzlies just decided, you know what, I'm going to let them score 122.
We've said this multiple times now, that stat about the Nuggets offense. I can't wrap my head around it.
I can wrap my head around it. I can't wrap my head around the fact that the Grizzlies gave up 122 points to that version of the Nuggets. Still can't believe it. So Charlotte, Jokic is now, but surprise, surprise, the favorite to win MVP at plus 190 on the DraftKings Sportsbook. Next up is SGA at plus 300, and then Jason Tatum at plus 400. Should Jokic win MVP?
I feel like at this point, yes. The simple answer I feel like is yes, because the way, like, that stat alone of the offensive rating is to me says everything. This man, when he's on the court, there's nothing he and his team can't do. He makes them better. And you had a point about his defense.
Yeah, look, he has no weaknesses. If I ask people, I think the layperson, what do you think his weaknesses are? They probably would say, he's not so good at defense. He's not defending. He's good at that too now. Guess what? Now we reached that point where he's good at that. That thing that you guys harped on, now he's good at that. Now what do we do? Because he already makes everybody better offensively. He's already unstoppable in his own right offensively. But now defensively, he's not only not a liability, he is a positive on the defensive end. And so I don't know, man. I'm at a point where, look, the only thing that's going to save us from a Jokic fourth MVP is just the Nuggets record right now isn't great. And I think voters like to reward players that are on the best teams rather than good teams, but not doing so great.
Here's a question for you. Do you think that we're past the Jokic athleticism conversation, which I think we dismantled last year? I hate it more than anything. He looks lumbering, because when you said most people, you'd say, what's his weakness? I feel like a lot of people would also say oh, well, he's lumbering, or he looks like he's playing hungover in flip flops. And it's that clearly does not matter.
Yeah. It's all right. Can you stop him? No. And he has a way of stopping you. Yeah. And clearly it doesn't matter what the aesthetics are. I think you're always going to get that conversation because people I mean, the aesthetics is what you see, right? Like the first blush at what you see is like, oh my God. But then it starts working, like, oh, okay, I see how it goes. But your first reaction is always going to be, why has he always got like tiger stripes on his arm? Like someone just slashed him. I don't know.
He really does. He's always like bleeding a little bit.
Always bleeding. Yep.